Let's start off with a little bit of this Dr. Pepper cream soda here. It's pretty good. Is the price of Tectonic going to drop tomorrow because of the airdrop? Where they're airdropping about 50 billion Tectonic to people that held 600,000 VVS around January 18th, either in their wallet or in mines. Let's get into that. But before we do, if you like this, you can give me a like. If you really like it, you can subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so let's get into this. So if we look at the last month, we can actually see that Tectonic itself has been rising. I myself had gotten in somewhere around like the 6 point. I wrote it up here, and I actually sold out somewhere around here. But I actually took that money that I made and put it into the VVS finance here that has the glitter mines and the farming and stuff. And now I have VVS state making, yielding Tectonic, but that's going on for about 5 more days. I talked about Tectonic itself here, along with how to stake VVS to get Tectonic there as well. So the big issue is, if you held the 600,000 VVS either in your wallet or in the mines on or around January 18th, that qualified you to become part of Tectonic's airdrop. So for the lifetime of Tectonic, they will be dropping 500 billion over the lifetime. But the one that was supposed to be planned, or is planned, we'll get to that, for tomorrow is going to be 50 billion. So I'm assuming they're going to be doing this 10 times. Its max supply is 500 trillion altogether. They're somewhere in the ballpark of like 13 or 14 trillion out now. There was 10 trillion out when I made the previous video, so it's becoming more and more and more. Because this is the Tectonic platform here, that essentially you can supply different cryptos here, or you can borrow certain cryptos, which I played with it a little bit more. Like, I took some of the tonic I had, and you can like supply, and you'll earn tonic, and then you can use that as collateral to borrow. So it's like a borrowing lending platform, and it seems like you actually do make money by both supplying and borrowing. How that's going to work in the long run, I don't know. That's not what this video is about. This video is essentially about the price action. What is going to happen tomorrow, February 14th? Because there is a planned airdrop of 50 billion. So people were speculating that it could come into the market and people are going to get it, and essentially it's going to crash the price. Because looking at the price right now, we are sitting at time of filming around, it's like 5 zeros and it's like 14.15. 24-hour trade volume is like 3.5 million is what it says, right? Or is that the... That can't be the 24-hour volume, because it changes. Maybe that's the minute-to-minute volume. But we also have this issue going on here where they're talking about they're setting up their... This is all about the staking Tectonic to get Tectonic in the Tectonic platforms. Like, being able to stake it here has something that's become available somewhat recently. But we also get to this point right here. 7. Tectonic or Tonic airdrop update. As we want to align the launch of the Tonic staking module and airdrop together to allow all airdrop recipients to stake their Tonic. The Tonic airdrop will happen when the staking module goes live at the end of February. It was supposed to be the 14th. So people are not happy about this because you said mid-February. February 12th, you thought. This came out on the 12th on Twitter here. Once again, last minute changes from Tectonic. investors are going to leave because of this. Can't trust the program that constantly does this. What the F you talking about? You said mid-Feb, not in Feb. That's BS. I want my mid like you said, and I'll decide to stake when you have your together. Learn to keep your word. So, going off this individual tweet here, it seems like it may not actually happen tomorrow. But all previous stated stuff had actually said, because here's the whole thing, a snapshot will be taken at a randomly generated timestamp after 18th January 2022. Redeem TONIC on February 14th, 2022 via the Tectonic website. You got to hold stake at least 600,000 VVS. And they had, when you go back to this here, it kind of brings up this Medium post, but it just goes into the stake in TONIC and how you get like X TONIC and all this stuff, but that's not what this is about. This is supposed to be about the price action and what can or will or may not happen tomorrow. Because that was the consensus, that people were going to get in for about a week or two, ride it up, sell it because of this massive airdrop of 50 billion that'd be coming in, and ultimately would probably lead to a crash for TONIC. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts? We're not even certain if it's still going to go on tomorrow, because from that one tweet, it sounds like they may be moving it, but that's the only thing that I've seen from it. All the other stuff is still stating that it will be coming out on the 14th, and it will be 50 billion airdropped. So, I don't know. I still have some Tectonic from my whole VVS staking earning TONIC. So the Tectonic that I have or I'm making is from VVS Finance, like I mentioned earlier. If you go to the mining here, if you go to the mining pools, or the glitter mines as they call it, I'm doing the earn Tectonic here, and it's like 131% at the time here. So if you had roughly 1,000 VVS, you'd be making roughly 2.5 TONIC a day. 7 days would get you roughly 18 TONIC. And this particular pool is going on for about 5 more days. But other than that, after that ends, the only other ways I know to get TONIC is to straight out buy it from, say, like crypto.com for whatever the price is at the time, which right now, like I said, it's like 14.14. Or you can supply any of these cryptos here, then get an APY back of Tectonic. It looks like actually Tectonic is the highest that will pay you back for Tectonic. So you can buy Tectonic, then stake Tectonic to get Tectonic, then use that as collateral to borrow Tectonic, which you could. I don't know, that whole back and forth thing is the issue. Or it's out there, I should say. But with that said, if you like the video, you can give it a like. If you really like it, you can subscribe. What are your thoughts? Is there the airdrop even going to happen tomorrow? Is it going to crash the price if it does come out? Is it going to crash the price when it does come out? So, yeah, just leave a comment down below, and we'll see how this goes.